Okay, I'm back with the 10s. Number one, we got clearing intersections. It says whether approaching or going through or starting up an intersection, scan ahead, look left or right, then back left again because that's the lane of traffic you'll be in, looking for any pedestrians, bicycles, motorcycles, or vehicles to ensure they are obeying the traffic signals and laws. As you pass through the intersection, check your rearview mirrors to ensure you've cleared the intersection of any hazards. Why? It keeps you alive at intersections. Number two, when stopped in traffic. Why? Have an escape route. When stopped in traffic, I leave enough space between the front bumper of my vehicle and the rear bumper of the vehicle in front of me. If the vehicle stalls or becomes disabled, I can maneuver around that vehicle without having to back up in traffic. The space I leave in front of my vehicle is proportionate with the size of my vehicle. The longer my vehicle, the more space required. Number three, count 1, 2, 3 after vehicle in front of me has started to move. Count 1, 2, 3 after the vehicle ahead of me has started to move. Before placing my vehicle in motion, this will automatically establish a space cushion and allow me to bring my eyes up to the drive scene ahead. Why? Keeps you away from billboards. Number 4. 4 to 6 seconds following time for speeds up to 30 miles an hour. 6 to 8 seconds for speeds over 30 miles an hour. Why? It buys time. And calculate following distance. When the vehicle ahead of you passes a stationary item, start counting 1, 1001, 1, 1002, 1, 1003 until the front bumper of my vehicle reaches that item. This is my following distance in seconds and gives me time to act to any changes in the traffic scene ahead. Number 5, 8 to 12 seconds eye lead time. Why? It centers car in traffic. 8 to 12 seconds eye lead time is the depth of which my eyes should be most of the time while driving. To establish eye lead time while driving, I pick a stationary item in front of my vehicle and start counting 1, 1001, 1, 1002, 1, 1003 until the vehicle in front of my vehicle. No, it says until the front of my vehicle reaches that item. That is my eye lead time in seconds. Remember that it is a maintained depth of vision. Okay. Number 6, scan steering wheels. Why? Take the path of least resistance. Always scan steering wheels of parked cars to see if the vehicles are occupied. An occupied vehicle presents two hazards. The person may either exit the vehicle or pull away from the curb. Other ways to see the vehicle is occupied: steering wheel turned out, tail or brake lights on, and exhaust coming out of the tailpipe. If you can't determine if the vehicle is occupied, act as if it is. A small tap or a loud blast if necessary. Close enough to be a hazard, yet far enough away to take evasive action. Number 7, stale green lights. Stale green light is a light that I did not see change, and I'm not sure when it may turn yellow or red. Point of decision must be established between the front bumper of my vehicle and the stop line. If the light were to change before reaching my decision point, I would be able to bring the vehicle to a safe stop. If it changes beyond the stop line, I continue on through. Things to affect that decision are road, load, weather, and speed. And why? Smooth stops and turns. Number 8, eye contact. Always establish eye-to-eye contact with pedestrians, bicycles, motorcycles, vehicles to eliminate uncertainty. We use 3 tools to establish eye contact: our horn, lights, and signals. Our horn is a primary tool, usually a tap of the horn. Sometimes a loud blast is necessary. Once I establish eye-to-eye contact, I can expect the other person to act in a reasonable and predictable manner. Why? Establishes eye contact. Number 9, pulling from the curb. Why? Communicate in traffic, horn, lights, and signals. And when pulling away from the curb, I always indicate my intentions by turning on my traffic side turn signal. I check traffic by looking at my traffic side flat and convex mirrors. I look over my traffic side shoulder to check my blind spots. When the lane is clear, I can proceed pulling from the curb. I do not deactivate my turn signal until all of my equipment is completely in the lane I'm occupying. This is why communicate in traffic, horns, lights, signals. Number 10, use of my mirrors and gauges. I check a mirror every 5 to 8 seconds, looking for lane position, traffic conditions, and mechanical problems. I substitute a mirror check when traffic allows with one of my primary gauges, oil or water, looking for normal readings. When I check a mirror or a gauge, my next eye movement is back to the front. Never go mirror to mirror, gauge to gauge, mirror to gauge, or gauge to mirror. Why? Keeps eyes ahead of car. Hey, I hope it helped. Good luck.